Coming up, we hear the story of a unique community member who's using his disability to help others, plus the journey of local Southwest Junior High School's choir to an all-state competition in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and, as usual, Pet of the Week, featuring a terrier mix named Johnny. Welcome back to Springdale District News. I'm Sabrina Terrell.
And I'm Drew Jenkins. Today is Wednesday, and your weekly news starts now. Your top story. As a young community member, 6th grader Dimitri Clark has a unique story. Diagnosed with cerebral palsy from birth, this J.O. Kelly student is using his disability to make a difference. With a nonprofit organization called Teamwork Heroes for Kids, Dimitri's family is using his disability to help others with similar conditions. We go to Andrew Onstadt for more information.
Today I got the chance to sit down with an extraordinary 6th grader from J.O. Kelly.
Meet Dimitri Clark. Dimitri is a 13-year-old suffering from cerebral palsy. But what he loves to do most is ride his bike.
I have a Cat Track Dash. It has 2 wheels in the front and 1 in the back.
Dimitri's bike didn't come cheap though.
The bike I got cost a lot of money, like kind of $1,200, $1,300, around there. And you know, people can't afford that much money just to go spend on a bike. So what we do is raise money to be able to give the special needs bike to special needs children.
Dimitri wanted to share his joy of riding with other special needs children as well.
My organization is called Teamwork Heroes for Kids. This organization raises money to get special needs bike trailers and jogging strollers and bikes.
Dimitri wants to be a salesperson whenever he grows up one day. If you're wanting more information or just wanting to help support Teamwork Heroes for Kids, be sure to visit the address below. For SBS TV, I'm Andrew Onstead.
Thanks, Andrew. For more information on Dimitri's foundation, visit Teamwork Heroes for Kids in Fayetteville.
As the school year heads to a close, a popular subject of interest is benchmark testing. Augusta Neal went to Jones Elementary to find out just how important these tests really are to the students' future and what they're doing to prepare for tests like English and math. Take a look.
With so many distractions inside and outside the classroom, teachers and students are addressing and mentally preparing to overcome these distractions that may occur during the week of testing.
Sitting still and being silent all day, it's a long week. Another thing that's hard about it is they do feel the pressure of scoring well. They all want to do well on the benchmark, and they do feel that pressure.
The hardest part of the test for me would have to be staying on task, because like you're in the room with other kids and some of them might be like playing around, so you'll want to stare at them instead of the work.
The benchmark is designed to test a set of performance criteria which students expected to meet. Good preparation such as going home and reading every night leading up to the test and a good night's sleep the night before are some common practices among schools.
Reading at home every night is a good preparation throughout the year, paying attention in class, and then right before the test making sure that they come with a positive attitude, ready to do their best, that they sleep, and that they eat a good breakfast in the mornings.
The best part to prepare for on a test would make sure you get enough rest before, like the night before the test, and just try your hardest to do the best you can.
The stakes are high not only for Jones Elementary to do well on this test, but for other nationwide schools as well. Teachers take pride in making sure their students are well prepared.
The benchmark test will compare our school with other schools in the nation. It's a nationwide assessment of our students' academic growth, and the stakes are high for all schools for their students to do well.
I take a lot of pride in making sure that they are successful, and not so much that they can take a test, but that they have the skills necessary and to go on to be successful in middle school and high school, and then even in college.
For SDTV, I am Augusta Neal.
Thanks, Augusta. Once again, this year the benchmark tests will be held from April 8th through the 12th. And students are encouraged to eat a healthy breakfast on test day in order to perform better during the day.
SDN would like to wish Springdale's elementary students good luck on their benchmark testing.
And now it's time for news around the district.
Friday, April 5th, Har-ber High School will be hosting Camp Cardboard, sponsored by Har-ber's National Honor Society. Camp Cardboard will begin at 5 p.m., and students are invited to bring a cardboard box and spend the night in the rotunda to raise awareness for the homeless. The cost is $5 before the event and $7 at the door. For more information, visit Har-ber High School.
As the district's high school and junior high students prepare for the coming school year, Career Action Planning, or CAP conferences, are underway. This year, the district has set aside a full day for CAP conferences to be held at all junior high and high schools, so there will be no school on Friday, April 5th for grades 8 through 12.
Har-ber Elementary will be hosting a Dirt Dash this year on April 13th. The Dirt Dash will include a 5K with the registration at 8 a.m. and a fun run with registration at 8:30 a.m. For more information on Har-ber Elementary's Dirt Dash, visit their website today.
Saturday, April 6th, the Hunt Husky Choir will be performing for the Naturals at Arvest Ballpark. The 4th and 5th grade choir will be singing at 6:30 p.m., so make sure to purchase your Naturals tickets today.
That's all for news around the district this week. To learn more, visit Springdale School's Facebook page.
And coming up after the break, we'll check out some athletic talent around the district and the Southwest Choir.
The first time you make the decision to use smokeless tobacco, you're making the decision to have a potentially lifelong addiction with negative consequences. Is it worth it to have bad breath, yellow teeth, cancer? Smokeless tobacco has 3 times the nicotine compared to cigarettes, making it that much easier to get addicted as it is absorbed directly into the bloodstream. Is it comforting to know that you're putting something in your mouth that has 28 known chemicals to cause cancer? Just because it's smokeless does not mean it's harmless.
Welcome back. Driving around town, you may have seen the popular Terrific Kid bumper stickers and wondered what they're for. Every month, 2 students from each class in grades 1 through 3 are selected for their outstanding classroom performance. Crystal Hernandez went to George Elementary to find out what it takes to be a terrific kid and got the inside scoop from several students nominated for this month's award.
The Terrific Kids Assembly held at George Elementary is sponsored by Kiwanis International, which is a service organization that offers their services to engage kids and young adults to be productive in their schools and make a positive change in their community.
Our school has a Kiwanis Club here. The students have a Kiwanis Club. It's called the K-Kids Club, and they do different service projects each year.
I'm the Terrific Kids captain for George Elementary School. This is my adopted school for our Terrific Kids program, which is a behavioral program in the Springdale Elementary School system. The Springdale Kiwanis Club has adopted about 15 elementary schools during the school year, and we allow the teachers and principal to choose a boy and a girl from 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade as that month's Terrific Kid.
The George Kids have also been recognized as an International Distinguished Kiwanis Club, now for 3 years in a row, for their service projects such as raising money for the Arkansas Children's Hospital.
They did a walk run, Valentine's for Veterans, raised money for UNICEF, things like that.
The assembly serves to recognize 1st through 3rd grade students who are selected every month by their teacher for their good behavior and positive influence in the classroom.
We tell the children that this month you're selected as a Kiwanis Terrific Kid for your classroom, which means you're representing all of the terrific kids in your classroom for the good things that you do, such as helping others and being responsible and doing your homework, things like that.
When they're named a terrific kid, they've done something, and they start to think about that. And then also they become a role model for the other kids.
I think it affects the teachers because they have another way to recognize the work of their children and to build those relationships with their children. I think it also affects the children because they get recognized for something that they do every day. And as far as, making good decisions and being a responsible George Giant.
As a teacher, I look for students who are helpful to other students. I look for students who follow directions. They love to get their certificate. They get the bumper sticker for their cars, and their parents are excited. It definitely has a positive influence on their future behavior.
These 3rd grade students are only a few of the many students that received this award and express not only what they feel, but their parents as well.
I was being very responsible and being helpful to others. Whenever everybody needs help, I just go up to them and help them. It makes my parents proud and happy.
For SDTV, I'm Crystal Hernandez.
Thanks, Crystal. Congratulations to all the students chosen as terrific kids in the month of March. Keep up the good work.
This year, local Southwest Junior High School was chosen as the only junior high school in the state to perform at the All-State Music Convention held in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Southwest accompanied 2 other schools in the performing for the state earlier this spring. Cannon Gibbs reports now.
All right, back to the beginning.
Of the thousands of junior highs in the state of Arkansas, only few are able to achieve the honor of performing at the All-State Music Convention in Hot Springs, Arkansas. The Southwest Junior High Choir program was one of the few.
For us, it was a huge honor, and it's something that we were very excited about. We've been working on, we were choosing the music back in July, and we've been working on it since August. So it was a long process for the students, and but they did really, really well.
Since the beginning of practice in August, students like Kenzie Navarobson have done the best they can.
We won by learning the songs and going out there to sing and not being afraid and just doing our best.
Although working towards opportunities like this can be very difficult, students like Aaron McCormick enjoy getting the experience to travel to Hot Springs to perform.
A lot of fun going up there, and it's a lot of fun coming back. But the main part with our performance that we had a lot of fun at, because it was the big audience, the biggest audience we ever had.
For SDTV, I'm Cannon Gibbs.
Thanks, Cannon. Congratulations to Southwest for their acceptance into such a prestigious event.
Be sure to check out the Cougar Choir in their coming months for spring concerts.
Coming up after the break, we'll check out Pet of the Week,
where we met an adorable pet named Johnny who still needs a home for all you dog lovers.
Welcome back. This week we went to the Springdale's Animal Shelter to get to know Johnny. Take a look at this great pup.
Hey guys, today we're here at the Springdale Animal Shelter with Johnny. Courtney, can you tell us a little bit about Johnny?
Sure. Johnny is a little terrier mix, we're assuming. He's got kind of crazy hair. It's kind of wiry, but it's really soft too, so we don't really know what else is in there. He's about 9 months old, and he's been here for a few weeks. He's a really, really sweet little dog. He's just kind of shy. But I think that once he gets into a home and out of the kennel environment, he'll do a lot better. He just unfortunately doesn't show very well here since he kind of is depressed in his cage. But when you get him out, and he likes to run around like a normal puppy, and he's very, very affectionate. I think he's going to want to be a lap dog for somebody, but you know, right now he just needs upgraded to family living instead of living in a kennel. So,
how big will he get, do you think?
I don't think he's going to get a whole lot bigger than what he is right now. I think he might kind of bulk out, fill out a little bit more, but I don't think he's going to get much larger. He's around 20 or so pounds now, probably a little less than that, but I mean, I don't think he's going to be a ginormous dog by any means. I think he's going to stay small. So.
And will he be neutered before he goes home?
Definitely. What we do is you come and fill out an application, and once everything looks good and approved, we will transport them to the vet the next business day, and they'll take care of that small issue, and then you pick them up from the vet when they call and say a surgery's finished.
And then do they get their shots when they do that also?
They're vaccinated whenever they first come in here with the normal dog annual vaccine, distemper, parvo, adenovirus combination shot. They also get bordetella, which is an intranasal shot. They don't particularly like that very much because you're sticking some, I guess, kind of burny fluid in their nose. But so he's been vaccinated for kennel cough as well. And then he will get a rabies shot when he's knocked out for surgery.
Okay.
But yeah.
And you said he was a terrier mix?
I believe so. That's my best guess, and I'm sticking to it.
There you have it. Come in and see Johnny today, guys. For more information about Johnny and other adoptable pets, visit the Springdale Animal Shelter today. Now, let's check out the story of 2 Springdale baseball players and their journey to varsity ball.
I started playing baseball when I was 3, and I've played for Springdale for 4 years now. My best accomplishment so far is I was an all-conference pitcher last year, and I was a part of the Northwest Arkansas Media Big 60. For me, the most difficult part of being a pitcher is making sure I keep my arm in shape and keeping it safe at all times.
I've been playing baseball since I was 2 years old. I've been playing for Springdale's varsity team for the last 4 years.
The main three positions I play are catcher, pitcher, and shortstop. The hardest probably has to be pitcher because there's a lot riding on your shoulders whenever you're throwing. I mean, it's all up to you to pretty much get the ball and play and let your defense work. Catching isn't that hard whenever Gatlin's pitching, whenever some of the other guys are throwing, because they all throw pretty well. I mean, I like catching though, so my favorite position is probably catcher, but pitching is definitely the hardest.
My favorite thing about baseball is getting to compete with my team and pulling away a big W.
Well, the Mohawk was kind of a thing that we just did right before season started. It was a few of our guys started getting Mohawks. Gatlin got one and Alex Smith got one. And it started to be like a tradition. Like the varsity members, you got a Mohawk. And if you didn't have it by the day before our first game, we gave it to you. So you could either do it professionally or we could, cut it ourselves. And some of the ones that waited till the last minute didn't turn out too well, but I feel like the mojo's working pretty well. We're over 500, and I mean, 2-0 in conference, you can't argue the mojo like that. We're the underdogs. I mean, we had the Cinderella story, and I got great teammates like Gatlin and John Billingsley. And, I mean, there's a lot of guys. I just love the guys on the team, and we just love to show people what we have, because, I mean, we've never really been the powerhouse. So it's really fun to go out and beat somebody you weren't supposed to beat.
Show your support to the Springdale baseball team on Tuesdays and Fridays at the Tyson Baseball Complex.
Last week we talked about the internationally known Nifty Film Festival. Let's check out the nominee video from Har-ber High School, 3 Days.
All right guys, good job today. Hey, do not forget Friday. That's 3 days. We have a test. 3 days from now. Sean, that's the second time! Tomorrow. Alright guys, it's test day. Pull out a piece of paper and a pencil, please. Today. Yeah! Oh yeah! You like that? Good luck.
Congratulations to all of Har-ber's Nifty nominated videos. They'll have a lot of fun in Seattle this coming month.
They sure will. Coming up after the break, we'll check out what's happening at HBWN and Bulldog TV.
Sounds good.
No! Why would you do this to us? You told us you would stop.
Calm down. It's not his fault he's dying.
It is his fault, Mom. He should have quit smoking.
It's an addiction. It's not like he could just quit. Stop it. Just all of you stop it. He's dying.
It doesn't just affect you. It affects everyone around you.
Welcome back. We'd like to encourage everyone to watch Bulldog TV this Friday at 7 p.m. Here's a sneak peek of their next show.
Thank you. Make sure to check out the next edition of Bulldog TV. We will have stories on bowling, biology remediation, pod class Omni, and Red Dog wrap-up. Make sure to check it out.
Thanks, Springdale. Also airing this Friday at 7:30 p.m. is Har-ber High's HBWN. Let's check out what's coming up in their show.
Thank you guys. On this week's show, we bring you everything from Easter egg drop to senior tracker. Let's not forget our WCSN crew gets us caught up on the boys track team, plus an inside look at the Springdale vs. Har-ber soccer game. Don't forget to tune in to HBWN every Friday night on channel 219 at 7:30 p.m. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Har-ber. Check out both of those shows on Friday or on our YouTube page. That's all for this week. I'm Drew Jenkins.
And I'm Sabrina Terrell. Thanks for watching Springdale District News.